if I'm gonna keep doing this thing, I'm gonna have to get better at getting this whole thing figured out. I just did like probably a 10-minute video, and even though everything was set up, it just wasn't recording audio. It just, for some reason, the device changed in my software and I recorded no audio. Very frustrating, very frustrating. Anyway, I guess I'll try and do it all again. I had a whole list of things that I was going to talk about here today. I've got them in front of me, but honestly, I think it's all out the window because very unceremoniously, Nintendo just dropped basically a teaser trailer for their new console. I think the whole thing is crazy. I can't believe that that's how they're doing this. For some reference though, if you're not a big gamer or a Nintendo gamer, maybe you just like retro gaming or whatever, the Nintendo Switch 2 has been like this like crazy rumor mill thing for a couple of years now. It's been actually really, really annoying. I would say back during COVID, there was all these rumors that Nintendo was going to drop a Nintendo Switch Pro. I think even like big gaming journalists wrote about this thing, like this was going to happen. But I think because of COVID and because Nintendo saw that it was going to be difficult to manufacture and sell hardware during that time, they scrapped the plans for it. So probably going all the way back to then, which is like at least like 5 years ago, this whole rumor mill about a new Switch kind of started. And if you like to watch videos on, say, YouTube or whatever about, you know, console gaming, the Nintendo channels have basically been kind of forced into this loop of having to report on every little rumor that drops, because you can't be the one channel not doing it because the algorithm probably drops you or something. I don't really know what it is, but every single like drip of a possibility of something about the new Nintendo Switch has been like, it's just been non-stop, to the point where I just had to like stop following a bunch of different content creators and stop watching videos and stuff like that about it, because it was just getting too annoying. It's been going on for years and years and years. Along with that, in the last probably couple of months, there's been a lot of like actual legit leaks related to this new console. Like people who are involved with the manufacturing of it have been like taking video and pictures of the device. So that's like that's really like the Nintendo ninjas are gonna find those people and they're gonna get their asses sued. There's been that. There's also just been like, I think because Nintendo maybe took a little too long to cook this thing, like third-party manufacturers who are creating peripherals for it and things like that. Recently at the big CES show where they show off all the new electronics and stuff like that, they had peripherals for it that were on display and stuff like that. So it's been like the worst kept secret that what this thing was going to be and all that. So I don't know if that was the reason why that it's been revealed in this way, but Nintendo just dropped a like basically 2-minute teaser trailer for the new console. No fanfare whatsoever, like no Nintendo Direct yet, just plunk 2-minute video. Here's our new flagship console. It's kind of crazy to think about because this thing is probably going to be their system for 5 to 7 years when it releases, taking us into the 2030s, and it basically got dropped in a 2-minute trailer. But you can kind of see why, because like I said, everything about it was essentially leaked, and it's all true. Like watching the trailer now, and what's even more annoying is that, like I said, I stopped following and trying to even pay attention to this stuff. It didn't matter. I still had it, like I was inundated with it, probably because of the algorithms that be, whatever it was. Like every time I looked at my phone, there was something Switch 2 on it. It was all basically leaked. So instead of the controllers sliding on like they did on the Nintendo Switch, they click in. So it's probably magnets. That's what's been reported. But it showed the new Joy-Con controllers, and it showed maybe some of the new functionality. It showed it dock. It showed the new kickstand. Showed that it's bigger. It showed a Mario Kart game. I don't know if it's a new course for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. It looks like it might be Mario Kart 9. Maybe that'll be a launch title. Basically, that's it. Oh, and there was a little blurb about how you can use most of your old Nintendo Switch games, cartridges as well, in the system, but that some games might not work, and they're going to explain that apparently at a later date. And then they did drop a date for we'll call it the official reveal, I don't know, Nintendo Direct on April 2nd, 2025. I think the Nintendo Switch also kind of got revealed with a trailer. I can't remember if there was a Direct and then there was this long trailer, but I think there was a trailer and then they had a Direct not long after. That video was like really long and kind of really explained and showed off the system and what it would do and how you could use it, and some of the games. Like I think that was the first reveal of a new Super Mario game on it and stuff like that, and some other titles that launched with the system. This is literally just like zero information, bare minimum teaser that got dropped just to say, yes, the thing is real and here it is. And it's just so unceremonious and just feels like totally flat. I love console launches. I've been doing this for a long time. I look forward to them. They're kind of you want to get hyped up and excited for this thing. And this is just not really exciting or enticing. But again, I think it's because so much of it's been leaked anyway. It's like, here you go. Yes, it's real. Here it is. And hopefully when they do the direct in April, we'll get to see lots of cool software and games and stuff like that for it. And maybe some new surprises and secrets that we don't know about it that haven't leaked to kind of get us hyped up for it. A lot of people thought it was going to drop though in March. So a direct in April means it's probably going to be later than that. It could be summer, could be the end of spring, or it could be even like fall, you know, before Christmas and stuff like that. So it could be a ways off before the Nintendo Switch 2 is in people's hands, but it is kind of cool to at least know it's real, and hopefully the rumor mill slows down, although I'm sure it won't. Another thing I wanted to talk about was I wanted to show off that I finally found the 7up Shirley Temple, which I've been trying to find for a while now. I have all these import milk bars and things like that around me where they bring in sodas from all over the world and they sell them for extravagant prices. But it's been weird lately for some reason. It used to be like if there was a new soda that came out in the States, it would take a little while, maybe a couple of weeks, but it would come here. And then I noticed this kind of Halloween season, like Voodoo, it wasn't like, actually even last year, it was December before I saw Voodoo. And then this year it was January. And so I haven't been super hopeful I would even find this. It seems like mostly they've been focusing on Asian stuff like that. There's been lots of different Asian style sodas and stuff like that that have been coming through. But the American stuff, it's always the staples. It's like vanilla Coke and cherry 7up, which I love. One of my favorites. I don't know, it's been more difficult to find these kind of like simple limited edition ones, or at least it takes a long time. So I was pretty excited to find this. Now, I already tried to do this video, so I've already cracked it and tasted it. But just to pretend here, oh, I wonder what this is gonna taste like. It tastes like pomegranate and cherry soda, exactly what it says on the can. It tastes like a Shirley Temple to me. I recently had one, or a taste of one, because we were at a restaurant and my youngest ordered one with his meal. And it's just 7up with grenadine in it. And grenadine is just a syrup. I mean, the name's right there, made from pomegranates. It's grenadine. And I guess there might be some cherry in there to sweeten it and stuff like that too. So it tastes exactly like that. It tastes more fruit flavored than I think a real Shirley Temple would taste like, but it still tastes awesome. Like, this is really, really good. I didn't bother waiting to do it in a video, but I had the Winter Spice Cranberry Zero Sugar Sprite. I've had the Winter Spice Cranberry Sprite in the past, but I'd never had the Zero Sugar, so I tried that out and it was awesome. I loved it. I don't know why we don't get like seasonal limited edition lemon lime stuff. Like, we very rarely do. We did get Sprite Chill, I think it was last summer, and we have had I think it's like a lemonade version of Sprite that comes out occasionally, but we like never get these fruit flavored 7ups and stuff like that. And I don't understand why. Lemon lime soda, it's pretty basic. It lends itself very much to having another flavor added to it, like a fruit flavor of some sort. Cherry 7up is one of my favorite sodas of all time, and we just don't get them here at all. I don't understand what's going on. Like, Canada is like lemon lime soda purists or something like that, but for some reason we just never get them. So it's cool to finally get to try something different in the lemon lime vein. I think like the Zero Sugar Cranberry Winter Spice Sprite, like, I would buy that all the time if that was here during the holidays or whatever. I buy cranberry ginger ale a lot. I really enjoy that during the holidays, and I would totally buy the Winter Spice Sprite as well. For some reason, we just don't get it. A lot of the other stuff that I was going to talk about here is kind of gaming related. I don't want this to turn into like a gaming video, so I think I'll just leave this for another video and call it quits here. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you're enjoying the vlogs. If you're like a big gamer or a Nintendo gamer, let me know what you think about the Nintendo Switch 2 and the Nintendo Switch 2 reveal. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. I drop these videos on like my social channels, which is Instagram and Blue Sky, and of course right here on YouTube. So I would love to hear what you think about the Nintendo Switch 2, and do you think that was an appropriate way to release it? And also, if you've had the 7up Shirley Temple or any other like kind of fun 7up flavors, let me know what you think about that as well. But that's everything for now. I hope you guys are doing well. Take care. Cheers.